If you feel like your life is being pulled in 5 different directions at once, it's because you've got too many apps running at the same time. Your battery is at 4%, and every app is fighting for the last bit of power. You aren't running as one system yet. You're a collection of competing apps. Today, I'm going to show you how they align. Let me show you what's actually happening. Bring your attention to your chest right now. Notice if there's a tightness there, a persistent pressure, like something's compressed. Now notice your thoughts. Are they scattered, jumping between tasks, worries, decisions? Notice how your body feels when you try to make a decision. Does it feel like wading through deep water? Like every choice requires enormous effort? These are signals from your hardware. Your system is running what we call high entropy. You're trying to run 10 apps whilst your battery is nearly dead. But this isn't a personal failure. This is what happens when your apps haven't aligned. Here's what most people don't understand about being human. You are not a single, unified self that was born complete. You're a collection. Think of your system like a smartphone. You've got different apps running. One app is saying you need rest. Another app is pushing for achievement. One app wants connection. Another app needs solitude. When these apps are working together, sharing resources, aligned towards a common goal, your system runs smoothly. You feel unified. Decisions flow. Actions feel clear. But when these apps are competing for power, overriding each other, draining the battery, your system fragments. You feel scattered. Decisions feel impossible. Your energy drains trying to manage the conflict. This scattered feeling has a mathematical structure. And once you understand the mathematics of it, you can see why simply installing a new meditation app or a new habit tracker doesn't work. You're trying to run new software on hardware that's already overheating. Before we look at the mathematics, we need to stabilize your hardware. Your system needs to come out of survival mode before it can process what I'm about to show you. We're going to use a protocol called the Ocular Panorama. This signals safety to your nervous system and gives us the stable foundation we need for what comes next. I'm going to ask you to stay with this process. Even if it feels subtle, even if your mind wants to rush ahead. What we're building here is the platform for something profound to reveal itself. Find a comfortable position, seated or standing. Place both feet flat on the floor. Feel the solid contact between your feet and the ground. Don't just notice it. Press down gently and feel the floor pressing back. This is grounding your device. Now, notice the muscles around your eyes. Feel the tension there, the subtle grip that comes from focusing. Without moving your head, allow those muscles to soften. Like releasing a grip you didn't know you were holding. As your eyes soften, you might notice your view beginning to widen. Instead of focusing on a single point in front of you, begin to notice what's in your peripheral vision. The edges of the room, the space to your left and right. You're not looking at these things, You're simply allowing them to be present in your awareness. This is widening the lens. Keep your eyes soft. Let your gaze be receptive rather than focused. As you do this, notice what happens in your chest. Perhaps a slight softening, perhaps your breath deepens on its own. Your nervous system is receiving a signal. When the view is panoramic, there are no immediate threats. The system can rest. Now we're going to add breath. Keep your eyes soft and your peripheral vision wide. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold gently for 2. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6. Again, soft eyes, wide vision. In for 4. Hold for 2. Out for 6. One more cycle. Panoramic awareness. In for 4. Hold for 2. Out for 6. Now allow your eyes to return to normal focus. Notice what shifted. Perhaps the tightness in your chest loosened. Perhaps the scattered feeling in your thoughts quieted slightly. Your hardware is stabilizing. Now I want to show you the mathematics of what's happening inside your system. In consciousness research, there's a framework that maps how different parts of you interact. It's called conscious agent theory. The mathematics describes something called a Markov polytope. Think of this as a geometric space, a map of all the possible states your internal system can occupy. When your apps are scattered, competing, out of sync, you exist in what's called a high entropy, low rank state. Your battery is draining because every app is pulling power in a different direction. But when these apps begin to communicate, to share resources, to align their purpose towards a unified goal, something profound happens mathematically. The system moves towards what's called rank 1 fusion. This is when all your apps stop competing and start running as one integrated system. At rank 1, you are no longer a collection of competing apps. You're a unified operating system. The scattered feeling dissolves, decisions become clear, energy stops leaking through internal conflict. Your screen, the way reality appears to you, stops glitching. Your work, your relationships, your sense of self, they begin to reflect this unified state. But here's the crucial insight. This fusion isn't something you achieve through force or willpower. It's something that emerges when you see through the illusion. We're going to use a protocol called Symbolic Decoupling. This helps you recognize the difference between the icons on your screen and what's actually running beneath them. Look at your screen right now. The icons you see, the apps, the interface. Those icons aren't the actual programs. They're just symbols, representations. The real code, the actual processing, is happening somewhere you can't see. In the same way, your thoughts, your emotions, your sensations, they're like icons. They appear on your screen, but they're not you. They're representations of something deeper that's processing beneath. Notice a thought right now. Any thought. Is that thought you? Or is it an icon appearing on your screen? Something you're aware of rather than something you are. Now notice the tightness in your chest. Is that tension you? Or is it information appearing on your display? A signal from your hardware showing you something important. Now notice the sound of my voice. Is this sound you? Or is it incoming data? Something passing through your system. When you stop mistaking the icons for what you are, when you stop taking the display literally, something shifts. The apps don't need to be controlled anymore. They're just running, doing what they do. And beneath all of them, there's something that's simply aware of the running. Not fragmented, not scattered, not competing. Just aware. This is what's always been here. The light behind your screen, the power source that runs everything. Rest here for a moment. Not trying to create fusion, not trying to force anything to align. Simply noticing what's already unified. This is rank 1. Not as mathematics, as lived reality. Now, gently bring your attention back to your body. Notice your breath. Feel your feet on the floor. The weight of your body, where you're sitting or standing. You're here. Now, safe. Here's what you need to understand. The scattered feeling you've been experiencing isn't because something is wrong with you. It's because your apps haven't aligned yet. They're all running, all competing, all draining the battery. But fusion isn't something you force. It's something that happens naturally when you stop mistaking the icons for what you are. When your hardware is stable, when your battery is charged, and when you recognize that you're not the apps on the screen. You're what powers the screen. When your nervous system is regulated, when your foundation is stable, the apps naturally begin to align. Decisions that felt impossible become clear. Energy that was leaking through conflict becomes available. The scattered feeling dissolves into coherent presence. The next time you feel scattered, pulled in multiple directions, pause. Feel your feet on the floor. Soften your eyes, widen your peripheral vision. Breathe. In for 4, hold for 2, out for 6. And notice the apps are still running, but you're not any of them. you're the light that makes them visible. Rest there and watch how the system aligns on its own. You now understand the mathematics of why you feel scattered. But understanding the problem is different from stabilizing the system. To lock in this fusion and charge your battery properly, you need a structured process. The 14-day system reset is the dedicated protocol for moving from scattered apps to a unified system. The link to begin your initialization is below. However, if you are new here, please subscribe and begin with our Phase 1 playlist. The order is important. If this updated your system, consider sharing this care with another frame currently running on empty.